Still looking at me.
Hey yo, what's up guys? What's good? How are you doing today? Money here and welcome back into another reaction video at your service. How you guys doing? I'm doing all right. Just getting through with this crazy heat, and even though that it's still fall, it's the essence of a summer heat that just makes no sense, but it is hot though. In picking up new releases, we are this close of the final judgment for Avengers, X-Men, and the Eternals in Judgment Day number 5. So this is getting close to the conclusion. And a brand new X book known as Exterminators, or this is basically just focus on the females of X-Men, such as Wolverine, Jubilee, and Boom Boom. And so much for taking a huge break from the island and vampires. So, yikes. And we're only just hours away for AEW Dynamite to begin. And all I will say that this is going to be, well, in the spirit, well, in quote unquote from good old JR, it's gonna be a real slobber knocker. Okay, that's not how his voice goes. But we're talking about the big main event between Mox and Danielson. And all I will say is that may the best man win, and out of respect, because all I got to say is that Blackpool Combat Club is still a thing. So I still love it, and it can't get heavier than this. So in the meantime, let me ask you this one question. Does anyone remembers Street Fighter the movie? Because I was one of them. And, I was, played most of Super Street Fighter 2, New Challengers, and, finding it out that this is going to be in the big screen, just having Ryu, Guile, Cammy, Chun-Li, Ken, and Bison that's going to be in a live movie adaptation. And back then, it was the coolest thing that we ever get to hear. But we find out that it was a letdown, and not once there's ever been a Street Fighter tournament, even though there was one scene that was more like a fight club that you bet on your prize fighters, but it's not the same though. Hell, not even Bison was hosting of the tournament, and I'm not blaming the cast. Oh no. If you're not especially to Jean-Claude Van Damme, Mina Wen, Byron Mann, and Raul Julia, God rest his soul. And I'm not blaming every single one of them. It's just like in every Hollywood directors that they don't take any resources or even look at the Street Fighter games, and it's all detailed, and it explains it a lot. So that is just a disappointment. And here I thought that the Super Mario Brothers movie that sucked the most out of it, because it doesn't look anything like the games that we all grow up. And I guess it's safe to say that it's more like a mediocre. It's just a mixed bag. And yeah, there are some overacting that was just really was over the top, but it was cheesy, but it was a rememberable. But the point I'm just talking about this because I used to listen to the original soundtrack album, and out of every track from Ice Cube to Craig Mack, MC Hammer, and Deion Sanders, yes, you heard me. That was a big deal back at the time during the 90s. So yes, Step to My Feet. I remember the song, but here's one that I listened to and loved the most out of it, and this is a track known as 101 by Nas. So let's take a look at this and let's begin. So if you are new to this channel and if you like what you see so far, be sure to click that tiny little bell and you get notification from yours truly, your friendly neighborhood reactor man, the soul of a Japanese brother man of reaction, gaming, music, streaming, and anime. And if you have any requested videos, whether it's a recommendation nor a suggestion, and I will do the best I can to make it happen. So let's begin, and time to react.
In the rotten apple, take a bite, taste the worm, embrace the world, a reality with face to learn. Coke connects and drug busts, graveyards with thugs rest. I keep my mug blessed. The evil is a legal substance, soul. Roll mob deep, guns in the black Jeep, Mac 11s and legends, cracks in the streets. Patroller, gold money folder, gun happy soldiers, never sober, taking over. My blood is colder. Niggas respect violence, so I become it. I'm from it, I even done it, blunt it, so run it.
Yeah, son, you know what this is. Take it off, man.
Come on, Thun. Don't even come at me like that, Thun. Come on,
Yeah,
Thun.
imagine this, no guns, no knife. It's a one-on-one, so now we got to fight, son. Imagine this, no gun, no knife. It's a one-on-one, now we got to fight. Yeah, imagine that, no gun, no knife. It's a one-on-one, now we got to fight. Yeah, imagine this, no gun, no knife. It's a one-on-one, son. Yo, I'm a cream fiend with a mean dream, brain full of schemes. My crew's rolling fresh out their greens. Give you what you never seen. The ifs on the Mac 10. It's 2:10 in the AM in the streets of Queens. Try hard or die hard. Chances of surviving the game is like trying to feed a law lord. I walk a piece with a deadly shadow. They wanna blow me with a double barrel. Foul, no sorrow. I brawl with blanker. Caught bison in the thinker. Dome, make hell your new home with the blue chrome. Mistake wants me, suave fellow but grouchy. The soul of a cold body haunts me. I flee the country, but only to shed tears for years. Too out for my own self, hoping help is near. Street fighting was cool, but in school I bought a new tool. Dueling with the devil, a rebel, a fool. Imagine this, no guns, no knife. Just a one-on-one where we got to fight. Yeah, imagine this, no gun, no knife. Just a one-on-one where we got to fight. Yeah, imagine this, no gun, no knife. Just a one-on-one where we got to fight. Yeah, imagine this, no gun, no knife. Just a one-on-one, one-on-one. Yeah, yeah, take it to the bridge, Queensbridge.
Yo, you remember this face? Yeah, run these. Run these. Yo, break you down. What? Get broke. What? No hands. Run that. Run that. What? No hands.
I hear Jake walkie-talkies in my sleep. Mark money I keep, play the benches all week. I visualize coops, alligators and suits. Elevators in my mansion that rises to the roof. Sipping 80 proof, watching juice. But hold up, I see some brothers trying to roll up. Wishing I could fold up. It's hard to see the faces in their hoodies. I better boogie. Too late, I tried to swing when they jig me. I'm out.
Yeah, kid. Don't fight.
360 degrees, you know what I'm saying?
All day long,
Side
man,
comes
I'm
back at you. Queensbridge.
Yeah.
That's how we live.
Southside, all that.
Yeah. New York.
Light it up.
Yo, you saw how I snuffed that kid?
Yeah, I saw that.
Light it up.
Right.
You know how stepping out here.
Yo, I'm saying,
That's how we do out here in the street fight. You know what I'm saying?
Now, this is what classic hip hop was all about. And back then, Street Fighter and hip hop was a beautiful combo just to get such a good feeling, and that gets you all pumped up and let your adrenaline rush that kicks in and just basically kicking ass. And just listening back to this one, and this was a really such a steadiness and the easy flow with the beats, and just a really great example of when you're out in the streets, and that when it comes to engaging of a combat, no guns, no knives, none of that stuff. It's just using your own bare fists, and this is the equivalent, what makes you a man, to, for survival tactics. And it's all that is that either you get beat up or you get knocked down. either way, you got to fight. If you want to live and you want to keep on going and always say to yourself, I could do this all day. And that's what it is. It's all about just have that willpower and put up or shut up. And not to mention really good music from Street Fighter 3. That was another big thing that I could not get out of my head. And I think that was from the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, which that was the first one that came out on the PS2 with the Hyper Street Fighter 2 and Third Strike. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, my brain is just all fizzled. But this was to me, this is the best thing from Nas, and very poetic, and yet that he just nails it, every lyric on it. And at that point, it's like it's all about making a few points, and at the same time, this is all nothing but street knowledge and wise that goes into your mind, and that you want to think about that. And it's all about put up or shut up, and either fight or you're not all about it. You're not all about that in your life, man. Because if you can't man up, then you're wasting everyone's time, and that makes you weak. But that's all it is. I just wanted to give a little share of something that I used to listen to, and it will always be a memory back in the early 90s. And this is considered as a hip hop gem that needs to be shown for this. And that's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. But I hope you guys enjoy that. And maybe it's just a little nutshell for this one. I don't know if there will be some throwbacks of all the songs that's going to be in Street Fighter 6. I doubt that. I mean, there are probably going to be some samples, even more songs that was from Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, maybe. But still, this was worth it just to listen to it, and that's all it is. So that's 101. If you guys enjoyed that, hit the like button and also leave the comments down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and be safe.